Today, we're going to talk about why the easiest way to go broke is by acting rich. But Neil, you actually wrote a post about the clothes that you bought a very long time ago and the ROI of it. Is there any relation to that at all?
No, the big thing is like I see a lot of people making money and they make decent money or good money or great money, but they spend it like it's water. They're spending money like it's going out of fashion. And what people don't realize is you get in this little rut or race or trap where you just constantly have to keep spending and spending to maintain that life. And there's always going to be someone who spends more than you. And the biggest way to succeed as an entrepreneur or a marketer is being careful how you spend money. Look at people like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett still drives the same old car that he had for ages. His biggest splurge is a jet, which of course he can more than afford. Funny enough, he owns the largest jet company as well. But other than that, like still same old house. He probably redoes some of the kitchens or whatever, that his family wants. But other than that, he keeps it pretty frugal.
I mean, the saying is, spend less than you make and then you'll forever, like, you're going to be good, right? But I think it's, especially like me living in Miami, my friend, actually, Sam had you on the My First Million podcast. I mentioned him once. Oh, you should come over to Miami. He's like, Miami is gluttonous, right? And the reason why people say that is because, like, in a city like this, people like to show off. And what happens is everyone's trying to show off and everyone's trying to one up each other when the objective is not really that. The objective is to add more value to the world itself. And the way you do that is by investing in yourself. And then you do that by investing in others, right? If you look at how Warren Buffett has compounded, he didn't become Warren Buffett until maybe like age 50 or so. And so it takes a long time to get there, but it takes a lot of discipline to spend less than you make. And these people like Warren, he doesn't look rich, right? Neither does Bill Gates. Sure, they can do whatever they want in the world. They can afford whatever, but at the end of the day, like, Warren still lives in his old home that he bought a long time ago. So just learn from the richest people in the world, the wealthiest people in the world, and imitate them, draw inspiration from them, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, most wealthy people that I've seen and I got to know over the years don't show off and tell everyone how much money they have or post pictures. Their life is all about, hey, how do you do better with your money? And if you want to grow your business and generate the wealth, how do you use that money to grow versus how do you use that money to just flush it down the drain and get pleasure by buying a $5,000 purse or a wallet or a belt or a, $200,000, $300,000 car that you don't need.
By the way, we're not saying like we judge you for doing that if you do that, but it just
Yeah.
depends on what you want to do.
And if it makes you happy, by all means, go and get it. Like, there's
Here's the
nothing wrong
thing.
with it.
There's a difference between, and we probably should have said wealthy instead of rich here, but the difference between like rich is like you are trying to look like you are wealthy, right? The wealthy people actually don't need to do that. And the wealthy people have already moved on past that phase where it's just like, let's focus more on creating value for the marketplace and more value for the world. And so there's a dichotomy. And I would just recommend that people Google what is the difference between rich versus wealthy. And then you'll see what the mindset shift is. Anything else, Neil?
This episode is mainly for people if you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars or $500,000, you shouldn't be spending money like you're a millionaire.
All right. So that is it for today. Please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this pod, and we'll catch you later.